we'll do it in English. You know?
Yes.
So can you please introduce yourself?
Namaste. My name is Govinda Sharma. I work in Hasera Agriculture Research and Training Center. Basically, I'm involved in promoting permaculture in Nepal and abroad.
So for you, what is permaculture?
Permaculture is, in the very first, very interesting, very nice things. It's because nowadays in the mainstream development process, things are going in a unidirection, in a linear direction. And instead of that, permaculture means creating a system that is holistic and interlinked with one another. So creating a cyclic system. So it's a cyclic system where everything are interconnected. So they synergize one element with another. So total production would be nicer. So when we talk about synergistic systems, synergizing or interlinking, we talk about our health, our social system, our economical system, our psychological system, and our food system. We want to interlink all these things together, so there will be no pollution, no hazard, no waste, no any loss of resources, but everything would be recycled and reused. So permaculture is a design process where we create a system that is interlinked, and in total it's highly productive without any pollution. That's permaculture.
So why is that important to Nepal's current context? Both to Nepal as well as Kavre, the district where we work.
It's important for throughout the world, but still it's more relevant also in the context of Nepal, because Nepal is an agrarian country. There are many small farmers, and they are still doing many things in the traditional way. So they are still away from this globalized, commercialized stuff. They have to maintain their livelihood system in close cooperation with the nature and society. But nowadays, mainstream development strategy is trying to take them away from the social linkage, take them away from the natural stuff. So it's very relevant. So with the knowledge of permaculture, people in Nepal, they can continue their life in harmony with the nature, in harmony with the society, create integrity in the society, create balance in the nature, and they can use the natural resource without costing extra money. They can maximize their productivity, and they can enjoy their healthy food production system. So it's very good for the small farmers of Nepal. And now we're talking more preferably for Kavre, and even among Nepal, Kavre is a mountainous district with a dominance of small farmers in a remote mountains. So same logic applies to Kavre. So it's very good for the farmers in Kavre Palancha districts.
So given the importance of permaculture to Nepal, what is the state of permaculture in our country?
It's a very promising stage. Now there are more and more. In the very past, our system were very similar to permaculture, but in between somehow, because of the influence of these mainstream development whims, people tend to forget the value of those systems, and now people realize the demerits of these modern agriculture, pesticides, chemicals, hybrid seeds, genetically modified stuff, all those things. And now they understand the value of permaculture. Now more and more people are getting interest on this. Now there are many farmers coming on this, many business enterprise supporting for the trade of product produced in the permaculture way, in an organic way. There are consumers association who are trying to find organic products. So from the farmer side, from the consumer side, from the service provider sides, it's increasing nowadays.
So given this background of permaculture in Nepal, how is our project, that is the one implemented by Asia Onlus with Nepal Agroforestry Foundation, funded by Karipla Foundation and Tabla Valdeze, how is the project relevant to Nepal and to Kavre?
Regarding the permaculture concept, I really salute the project run by Asia Onlus, because one is it's implemented in Kavre, in the vicinity of urban area like urbanizing area of Dulikhel, Banepa and other, because with the increasing urbanization, people have less chance to produce their healthy crop, and people are becoming disconnected with the agriculture and disconnected with the nature. At that time, this project have brought the concept of promoting permaculture in the urban areas and in the outskirts of urban areas. So it has two or three major beauties. One is it reestablishes the connection of the people with the nature, with the agriculture. Another, it helps to recycle the garbage, waste materials, waste land in the city, so it helps for the environmental pollution problem of this town. And another is it's doing the same thing in the outskirts of the city area. So people in the outskirts of the city area, they produce good healthy crops and they supply it to the city so they can increase their income, because income is another important stuff. So this project is really addressing the real issues, the pollution issue. It's helping by recycling, like every household there are some garbage produced. Now with this knowledge of permaculture, they can make compost out of this, use the space wasted in their house, use the leisure time, produce healthy crop. They consume healthy crops, so children are healthy, women, all the family members are healthy. The leisure time is utilized properly, and in case they have some surplus, they can sell or exchange with their neighbor, so they can increase the social relationship. So it's a very good project in a very good time and very good location. So that's why I repeat again, I really salute this project.
What would you like to see in the future?
Oh, in the future, I already said that I want to see all the households, all the extra space in the house, green and productive, all the waste material recycled, and people living happy in close harmony with the nature and in the good relationship with the society by eating healthy crops they produce and they exchange with the community, and they would be saying thank you for this project for Asia Anlas.
Thank you, Mr. Ravindra.
Thank you, sir, for giving this opportunity.